Sweaty workouts? No problem. This soft cotton towel is gentle, absorbent, and way better than synthetic fabrics that shed microplastics when you sweat. Stick around! I'll show you exactly how to make it step by step.
Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. In today's tutorial, we're going to be crocheting a small gem towel that is skin friendly, 100% cotton, and the best part is we can wash it and reuse it over and over again. I'm using 100% cotton because it's breathable, absorbent, and perfect for wiping away sweat on your sensitive skin.
Lion Brand's 24/7 cotton has been my absolute favorite yarn for this project. It's 100% cotton and it's super soft on your skin. I have several of these and I've washed them several times and they've been holding up so well without any peeling. I use the shade Creamsicle and guys, this one is so beautiful in person. The screen is not doing it justice. My second favorite is Peaches and Cream, which is available at Walmart. I love the color variety that these come in and they're super soft. And this threading is so much bigger than 24/7, so you're able to work it up a lot quicker. This one is a little bit bigger. I made it to put on top of the cycling machine because I always burn my hands when I stand up. And I made a few of these smaller square ones for whenever I want to wash my face and take my makeup off. For this project, I am going to be using a 4.5mm hook because I am using the 24/7 cotton yarn. It is a little bit smaller. Don't forget to look on your yarn label for the hook recommendation size depending on the yarn you get. You can always go up or down a hook size depending on how tight or loose you want your stitches. For mine, I wanted it to be a little bit loose, so I did go up half of a hook size. I would love to know, do you have a favorite cotton yarn? If you do, drop a comment below. I read every comment. Grab your supplies and let's go crochet. We're going to be doing the lemon peel. We're going to start by making a slip knot. And you can chain in multiples of 2. Once you reached your desired width, you're going to chain an additional 1 for our turning chain. For this tutorial, I'm going to be chaining 10 plus 1, so I'll be chaining 11. Feel free to chain any amount that you would like for your width. For my sample, I did do 51, but again, make this as small or large as you would like. But remember, multiples of 2 plus 1. All right, so I have 11. We're going to skip this first chain, we're going to go into the second, and I'm going to do a single crochet, but I'm going to go under the first 2 strands. All right, this next one, I'm going to do a double crochet, so I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook, and again I'm going over the first 2 strands, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. We're just going to alternate single crochet and double crochet. So this will be a single crochet. The next one will be a double crochet. Single crochet. Double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, and this last one is going to be a double crochet. It's kind of right here. Go through 2, go through 2. So you should look like this. I started with a single crochet and I ended with a double crochet. That's exactly how it should go. I'm in chain 1 and I'm going to flip my work. All right, so now this is going to be our first stitch and we're going to do a single crochet again. We're just going to repeat that all the way down. Double crochet. And this is an easy, simple 1 row repeat. So we're just repeating row 1. And we're going to end with a double crochet. Chain one, turn your work. All right, so you're just going to keep doing that all the way down, starting with a single crochet, double crochet, all the way down in the chain one, and do the same thing, repeating your row until you get the width that you would like. All right, we're at our border. I'm going to start doing an increase. So I'm going to single crochet 2 and 1 stitch. So I'm going back into that same stitch to do an increase. I'm going to do that on both sides of our corners. Now I'm going to single crochet all the way down until we get to our next corner. I am at my corner, and this is going to be my corner stitch right here. So I'm going to do 2. This is going to be an increase. And then I'm going to do it right here. This one will be an increase as well. So you're going to have an increase for each of the side of our corner stitches. I've only done 1 set, so now I have 2 sets, and we're just going to do that till we get to where we started, and we're going to do that second set that we need. So go ahead and do that and catch back up. I got to the end that has the tail, and just as a little tip, I don't know if you are going to do this, but I like to go ahead and go around my tail so I don't have to weave it in later. Now I'm going to yarn over, and I am going to insert my hook in the next one and pull through. I'm going to do that all the way down. Alright, I got to one of my corners, and now what I'm going to do is this one right here. I'm going to do 3 half double crochets. So 1, go back into that same hole, 2, and same hole, 3, and that's going to help corner our corner. So I'm going to go into the next one, and I'm just going to do single crochets until I get to the next corner. So keep going all the way around, and we'll end right here. All right, so all we have left to do is fasten off and sew our tail in.
Thank you for crocheting with me today. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more practical crochet tutorials. And let me know in the comments what you'd like to see next. I love hearing your ideas. Happy crocheting!